Welcome back to Bombtastic Gaming. I'm Jake. Thank y'all for tuning in and all the support. But if you haven't already, you know the drill. Please hit the like, the subscribe, as well as click that bell so you can get notifications when new videos like this drop. Okay, so for this video, we are opening up the newest version of the Game Night game from Magic. So what this is this one, I believe, if I remember correctly, we've had it for a while, is from 2022. And what it is it comes with 5 colored decks that are monocolored. At least the one from 2019 was that we have. And it gives you tokens, these little counters, which it'll be like these little paper ones. The reference cards, it'll give you like the spend D20s for each color, the life little it's like a little token that says life total, and that's where you put the dice, your lands. Okay, so that's what they call it, life counters. And then 60 decks, and they're all in monocolored, like I stated. There is in this set, I believe each deck has like cards that are like 1 or 2 that are exclusive to the game night set itself. But so the purpose of this is if you haven't played Magic or like a beginner, or I mean, they also offer up, for people that just kind of want to change up whatever they're playing. Okay, so kind of, so it will give you like the deck list, but we will, we'll open each of them up and just kind of show you what they are. It gives you some rules and breakdowns of it. So again, here's your life total little platform with the +1 counters. And okay, so it's just, they're both the same there. So this is what the box looks like when you open up. These are just regular. So sometimes, like if they're special set, they'll have like the symbol representing the set. But these are just regular D20s. And then there is each of the decks. So you got your blue, which is some political trickery, it's called. The Dark Sacrifice, Draconic Fury, Boundless Elves, and Glorious Combat. So we'll set this off to the side. But basically, so this little game set, it's a lot of fun if you're new to Magic and just kind of want a baseline entry into it. It's also fun to use as, different types of, like if you want to play with your friends and have different things. So it'll tell you how fast, creatures, spells, and complexity. None of the, so 2 of them are fairly complex, it says. But, so here's your tokens. There is you get a foil, so it's obviously probably the most expensive and worthwhile and powerful card. Equip creatures you control have. Okay, so I wonder, it says equip creatures, so I'm sure there will be some types of, yep, there they are, equipments. So you get like reprints of them and multiple cards, so it's slightly different if for my commander only players. But this is a lot of fun. Just they're ready to go decks. You can sleeve them, shuffle them up, and play with your friends and have like fun little tournaments. Randomness. It's a lot of fun. Highly suggest for any starter person. And then there's all your basic lands for the white. For anybody that's starting out in Magic or that like you want to get introduced into Magic, this is a great set to do that. It's kind of like the pre-cons for Commander. Like this is how you get people into the 60 card formats like Standard, Modern, and some of those. It gives you a good baseline for that. I know there was for the green deck, there is like a highly sought after elf that you could only get in this. Now at the time anyways, I don't know if they reprinted it in like another set or like something similar, but that's it. So okay, so this is goad target creature. Whenever that creature attacks, you draw a card. Okay, so what a political trickery. I wonder if you get like this looks like maybe a lot of draws when you cast instant sorceries. You get birds, so there's quite a few creatures, but Okay, here's all your instances. So I was wondering if this deck would be mostly centered around that. There's Supreme Will. That's a good little card. A lot of high CMC, but then there's your lands. Okay. So that's it for the blue one. We'll just put it back in its box. Here we go with the sacrifice one. Trying to get the little tearaway without like grabbing it and then destroying the cards themselves. Alright, so there's a zombie giant. When another creature dies, put a counter on this one. When it dies, you draw a card for each counter on it. Nice, that's a high costing CMC zombie, but that's a pretty solid zombie there. So, Vials, the Broker of Blood. So there's definitely a lot of high CMCs. So if you can cast that, you're definitely doing very well, especially in a format like this, because these decks aren't going to have your like Soul Rings and a lot of that. So you're definitely going to just have to, so a lot of Doom Blades, so destroying creatures. Okay, drawing. Okay, definitely interesting. Definitely very interesting. Would love to play with these. We're going to have to. Maybe we'll set up. So we have the other Game Knights still sleeved. So in their original forms. And, or no, sorry. We have the course one. So I think it was a core 2020. We sleeve those because we use, so here's the elf. It gets XX until the end of the turn where X is the number of elves you control. And it signs combat damage as though it weren't blocked. So it's definitely a really powerful elf. But yeah, so we'll definitely maybe have to have a tournament. We're getting all the stuff for like live streaming. So we will probably have to have like a tournament and let people just randomly pick what they would like to play. And we could do like 60 card tournaments with all of these. It's a lot of fun because they're pre-constructed. You don't have to like, do a whole lot, and they're all, about the same power level too. So you're not going to get somebody that is just winning crazily because the deck is way overpowered. And then finally for the red, so there's a Cobalt Shaman. That's who like the head guy in this deck is, so that's pretty cool. There's okay, so they have this dragon in there. I'll give you a second to read it because it's very good, powerful dragon. So it's definitely, there's a Shivan dragon focused, okay. And the dragon mage. Oh wow, so dragon reducers for sure. This is really cool. This one, I definitely like this Game Knights version a lot better than the other one, because these definitely seem like they have some high-powered cards in them, whereas like the other one just seemed kind of small and like really for a basic, that was set up for like basic. This kind of seems a little more free-for-all and a little more powerful, so like not for a beginner. This one definitely seems more slightly advanced than the other Game Knights that we have. It was like 2019 or 20 it was. But I hope y'all enjoyed this short video opening of the Game Knight free-for-all little box set. Stay tuned for more content like this. We'll catch you next time, and take care.